Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm just going to be using a bunch of products that I get in my Boxycharm every month for $21. So I'm starting out with the Hello Fab Coconut Moisturizer. It's really good. And then I'm just going to blend this, I think it's L'Oreal foundation. And I'm using a brush because I ran out of my sponges, but if you're going to use this foundation, then I suggest that you use a sponge because it doesn't blend very well with a brush. It kind of leaves like little brush marks in it, so it takes a little bit of extra time to blend it out if you're using a brush. And this is just the Luxie foundation brush, I believe, which is also something that I got in a Boxycharm. Just blending this out. For concealer, I will be taking the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I've been using the dewier one now instead of the regular one because the older I get, I feel like the dewier one looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna put this under my eyes a little bit, center of my nose, forehead, and chin, and I'm just gonna blend this out with the same brush that I used for my foundation. I hope the lighting isn't too bad in this video because I had to pause it a couple times and then I forgot to like fix the lighting, so it might look a little different from time to time. I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. This did not come in the Boxycharm, and neither did the foundation or the concealer, but I think the rest of the stuff did, so I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes and all of the places that I put concealer first with this smaller brush, and then afterwards I'll go in with a larger powder brush and I'll just set the rest of my face with it as well. Here's this big, I think this is a Wet n Wild powder brush. It's super cheap and I really like it. The only thing is like the handle fell off, so I have to like hold it together. But besides that, the bristles are really nice and I really like it. So I'm gonna contour a little bit with the I think it's Cover FX palette. Anyway, the color in this is really, really good. I was surprised. I was worried it was going to be like too red or orange, but it's perfect. So I'm going to sculpt out the cheekbones, forehead a little bit. And then I like to do it underneath my chin and my jawline. I'm also putting a little bit under my lip just to make it look a little more full. And then I'll do it on the sides of my nose. And I know people who actually contour their noses like really, really well are gonna be like super annoyed if they watch this, but I don't sit there and strategically, I don't know how to say that word, sorry. But I don't like sit there and try really hard to do it because for one, I don't have the time, and two, you know, it doesn't bother me. So that's how I do it. Do it how you want. I think it looks fine. And then I'm going to take the Alamar blush palette, and I'm just going to kind of mix those two shades together right there and just pile those on. I ran it over my nose and I just kind of took whatever was left on the brush and went over the temples and stuff like that. And then I'm going to take this Festival palette from, I think it was Pure Festival palette. It smells really good. I like the smell of it. I'm just going to take these brown shades and put them in the crease. If you don't have these exact items and you want to do the look, just use what you have that looks similar. Or you can even just do the technique and use whatever colors you want, whatever you have. Okay, same brush. Now I'm going to dip into this shade right here, right next to it. It's a little bit darker. We're just going to kind of do the same thing, but I'm just going to go a little bit lower. I like to keep the darker color on the outer corner of the eye, at least for this look. And I'm just dragging it in a little bit just to help blend it out. Now I'm taking a larger fluffy brush and there's nothing on it, and I'm just blending all of those colors together so that they look real seamless. And here we're going to use this liquid eyeshadow or cream eyeshadow. I'm not really sure what they advertise it as. It's really pretty. I really like it. I'm not a big fan of the applicator, but that's okay. I mean, you could obviously use any other thing or just put it on the back of your hand and use a different brush that you really like. But look at that. It's so shiny. It's really pretty. I love it. And it's funny because when you swatch it on your hand, like it looks so purple, but when you put it on your eyes, and I mean, I know I have eyeshadow on underneath, but it doesn't really look that purple. Still pretty though. I'm just putting this all over the lid. Not all the way out to the very edge of the lid, but almost all the way. Because we're just going to go back in with a little bit of shadow just to blend the outer edges. So here we're taking a darker shade and we're just going to kind of tap, tap right on the edge there and just kind of buff it in. I've tried to film this voiceover so many times, and I just, either that my phone would die, or kids would run in and make noise, or I just had something else to do, or I didn't like it enough. So here we are, take, I don't know, 100. So now I'm taking like a smaller pencil brush, and I'm just gonna run, whatever dark color that I want underneath the eyes. On the lower lash line, and just kind of smoke it out a little bit. Could definitely choose, really whatever color that you'd like. I think I used the same 2 or 3 brown colors that I put in the crease. Yeah, and then here I'm just buffing it out with a little bit, the first brown shade, which is the lightest one. And this here is not a pencil brush, this is a flat shader brush. Okay, and then I'm going to take one of the highlight shades in here and just pop that on the brow bone. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes using this eyelash curler from Pure that came in the Boxycharm. And I'm sorry, like it is so pretty, but it does not work at all. I don't like it. I will never use it again. It didn't do anything for me, so I just have one from Revlon, and it works amazing. And yeah, I don't recommend this one. So if you get it in your Boxycharm, that's cool, but like don't go out and buy it. Yeah, nothing. But I didn't have my other one with me, so we're just gonna go in with mascara and no curled eyelashes. This mascara I really do like. I can't remember the name of it and I don't have it sitting right in front of me, but I really like it, but it's so hard to get off. So I don't use it very often because it looks really great, it works really good. But when it's time to take it off, and I have makeup remover and stuff like that, I can't get it off. It's like, I feel like it's on for days, so. And I don't know if it's waterproof. I don't know, I have to look. I make the weirdest faces. Don't we all, though, putting on mascara? Or like eyeliner. Okay, so now we're gonna highlight. Here we go. Highlighting the cheekbones. So pretty. I love this highlighter. Like, I just want to put it all over myself. Okay, I'm going to put it down the center of my nose as well. And then I also will put it on my Cupid's bow, a little bit on the forehead, and then also on my chin. Okay, so we're using a L'Oreal lipstick. I think it's just nude. And then the lip topper that I'm going to use after this is also one that came in the Boxycharm. And I don't remember the name of it. You'll see it in a minute, but I don't like it. That's another thing that I don't recommend. I mean, it looks pretty, but when you put it on, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. I don't like it. Do I do my eyebrows in this video? I don't even know. Oh, yes, here we go. Eyebrows. There we go. Okay, so this is just a L'Oreal eyebrow pencil. I think this is in the shade Blonde. I don't really like this one, but it was the only one that I could find. And I mean, it's not too bad. It's just, it's a little bit too waxy, this one. And for being the shade Blonde, I feel like this is pretty dark. Just in case, you know, you want to go out and get it, you know, just beware that it's darker than I think it probably should be. It worked out fine for this video, though. So then I'm going to spoolie those out. Oh, we got to put some mascara on the bottom lashes. And make some more silly faces before the end of the video. So I was thinking about doing, like, here's the finished look. I don't know, maybe like a day in the life of. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, that's great.